Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. We have a banger of a video today. We're going to be talking about the different kinds of rewards as well as who you can get day one of Wuthering Waves. Well, let's get straight into it. So we'll be getting 3 different 4-star units guaranteed through different events such as the login event or completing challenges. We're also going to be getting a 4 and 5-star weapon guaranteed through different events, and thanks to the broadcast that happened yesterday, we're going to be getting 10 standard and 10 premium pulls. We also have the random 20% 5-star event, so you'll only have to pull 50 times maximum for this banner to get a random standard banner pull. Now, I would suggest you do this one first before you do the convene of choice, because this one you can guaranteed who you pull and have it at 80 pulls. So go for the random, then go for the guarantee. That way you can at least get 2 different units that you want. All right. They're also going to be saying that they have 108 pulls for free, which is true, but as long as you do the different chests in the open world and everything, you'll be able to get 240 plus pulls, which is beyond generous and fantastic for the free-to-play community. These are all the different 5-star standard banner characters, and here are the pre-registration event milestones that have all been reached. We have reached over 30 million pre-registers, which is mind-boggling, honestly. All right. So here are the rewards for the live stream. These are the rewards for the 7-day login, 4 standard, 4 premium, and then the 4-star WuWa. Here we have 40 standard banners, a 10 pull worth of Asterite, a 5-star weapon and crystal solvent, another 10 pulls just for reaching union level 30, which is your overall character level, and then your 4-star resonator Yanwu. So now that we went through all that, what we're going to be doing is talking a little bit about each 5-star character so you know a little bit more, and so you can choose who you want if you don't get them in the random banner. All right. So the first unit we're going to be talking about is unfortunately not going to be a standard banner unit, but he is going to be the first premium unit in the game, which is Ji Yan. He will be a very standard broadsword user, which he has pretty alright gameplay, but where his gameplay really peaks is after he releases his ultimate and he starts using his spear and he starts flinging it around, where he creates a mini wind dragon which drags enemies around and combos them. He's going to be what I call a finale unit, where you're going to have 3 resonators. Usually the first 2 are going to do some kind of buff, and then the final one, which is the last one in the roster, will be the main DPS unit to utilize all the buffs going around. He is definitely going to be one of the finale units, where you just buff him up as much as possible to make sure you get as much value as possible. He doesn't really buff anyone else. He's very greedy unit. He buffs his crit rate and everything like that, but he is a very good unit, but I believe he's going to be power crept pretty soon because he doesn't have much going on for him besides I do a lot of damage and I'm very flashy about it. Alright, next character we're going to be talking about is Verena. She's going to be the first standard banner character that we have on this list. Her element is Spectro, and a lot of people are talking about how she's a must-pull unit. Don't listen to them. She is a very basic unit that gives basic stat buffs, which I believe she'll be power crept fairly soon, considering she's going to be a standard banner unit. Eventually, all standard banner units are power crept. The main reason people say she's a must pull is because of this buff right here. She increases the attack of all party members by 20% for 20 seconds. Fantastic buff. Honestly, if you get her in the random pool, more power to you. You don't have to use her if you don't want to use her, but she's not a detriment to your account. I just don't think you should go out of your way to pull her on the guaranteed 5-star banner. First of all, I don't think healers are going to be a necessity in this game. I feel like all you need to do is parry and dodge and you'll be fine. Go straight balls to the wall and you'll be good in this game. She has a lot going for her, but I just do not believe that she is a unit worth pulling for. She's going to be power crept very soon, so don't try and put all your eggs in a basket and just be left in the dust when she's no longer as useful as other characters coming out. Next character I'm going to be talking about is the standard banner arrow character, which is Jiang Xin. I think I'm pronouncing that right, but please don't murder me in the comments if I'm not. She is going to be your basic tank monk character. She's going to be able to group characters together in a vortex with her ultimate. I do not believe that she'll be making it too far in the future. I believe there'll be better tank units or vortex units that'll be able to group enemies together. She is a fantastic unit, has great animations, everybody loves the way she looks. I just do not think that she's going to make it through unless you collect all her eidolons. She doesn't really have any buffing or anything like that she does, but if you want her, get her. This game's all about preference. I just personally do not recommend it. Next character we have going on is our standard fusion character, Encore. I personally love this character. I love the design. I love the puppets. She is going to be a unit that I would definitely not be upset about getting in the random pool. The only caveat with her is that she, unfortunately, you have to jump and slam attack to parry. All the other characters, you can just basic attack, parry, and be the end of it. You have to be all fancy with her, jump into the air, slam on the ground, parry. Which a lot of people will be a negative, but she also has a almost self-destruct without self-damage ability that you can set her off and switch to another character while she's on the field exploding and continue the attack. I think she's a good secondary / finale character. I definitely wouldn't mind using her in a fusion team. She seems pretty fun, and I wouldn't mind styling on all the enemies with the jump parry. Next character we're going to be talking about is Lang Yang. I think is probably one of the cooler characters. I really didn't like him at first, but after his design changed, his voice actor changed, I think he's fantastic. He's the standard Glacio character in the game, and he's all about aerial combos. He will destroy enemies in the air. He has these little drums or pillars that he summons and he stands on and just goes around kicking the absolute crap out of everybody. He is fantastic to watch. I can only imagine how good he is to play, and I believe a lot of people will be going for him. He is another finale character where he focuses all on himself and does as much damage, so you're going to want to buff him as much as possible so you can juggle everybody with his insane kicks. Definitely a good pool and one that most people won't be upset about. Last but not least, we have the man, the myth, the legend, Cal Charo. He is the standard Electro character. He has so many cool things about him. First of all, he can summon a double and just double team everyone who he comes across. His ultimate is a self-enhancement ultimate, which he changes how he looks a little bit and just go ham on whoever he's attacking. He is another finale character, and I am going to be super excited. This is going to be the one I use my guaranteed pull on if I don't get him in the random banner. And when the next premium banner comes out, which will be Yinlin, I'm going to pull on her too, because she is going to buff electro damage. And anything to buff up Calcharo more and more is going to be must. He is going to be a fantastic character. I've had a lot of people talking about how much they love him, and for good reason. He has fantastic animations, fantastic damage, and he is just going to be a fantastic unit for everyone. I personally love the element of electric in any game I play, and him being on the electric is just destiny. I cannot wait for this game to come out, and make sure you guys pull on the right characters. Make sure you do the random banners, then the guaranteed banner, because you don't want to use the guaranteed banner on something you're already going to get in the random. Thank you all for watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow my social medias down below, and you have a fantastic day. See you in the next one.